appreciate the ideas of others, and we can learn to share their ideas and hear feedback also. And this poetry, the English language can be learned through poetry either alone or in a group, and it also develops a wide vocabulary, reading poetry. Okay, ma'am. Next slide, please. Okay. So role in English language development. So a very traditional subject matter or syllabus which is included in English language curriculum. So it enables prose, a short story or a novel or something. It helps the students to comprehend the thoughts and ideas contained in the passage. It enriches their active and passive vocabulary, and it enables the students to express their ideas contained in the passage orally and in writing also. And it helps develop their interest in reading, and they can write correctly also while they are undergoing study of prose here. And another important factor we have to consider here is this prose, the type of prose helps us build our character and prepare us for a world citizenship. So ethics, morals are being inculcated in our research scholars while they are undergoing of prose or poetry. Yes, ma'am. Next slide, please. So another topic here as the only and official language in India, what are the pros and cons? They can take up this also as a project work, touching upon the cognitive levels of the students, their academic success, and the range of their employment opportunities, their exposure to various platforms, and the disparity in expression also they have to consider if English is continued as a official language. So it is a very interesting area, and a very subject thrust area to be taken up as a project work. Yes. So another topic is designing English question papers in a new pattern. So we can see till now, since generations, we are following only one pattern, that is only the writing ability of the students is being assessed on a given passage or a poem. No other communication skills like listening, reading, and speaking are being assessed as a part of the assessment of the English language ability. That is being ignored. So we can, the students are encouraged to design English question papers, a new pattern, that is they can go for evaluation of listening by giving up a task, and they can evaluation of speaking, reading, and assignments of creativity. They can be welcomed, can be invited as a part of English question paper, and the students are encouraged to go for post-docking and video making also to prove their language ability, English language ability. In such way, English question paper has to be reframed with a new approach, fresh approach, innovative approach. Okay, ma'am. Next. So invention of new lab activities also can we can make up for project work. Like already there are various lab activities we are already implementing in our language laboratories. To mention a few, here are Truths a Lie, Hot Seat, Role Play, Skit, Storytelling, Word Games, etc. Can encourage to go for discovering or innovative ideologies in this conducting lab activities, language lab activities. Okay, can be given such freedom to go with new ideas. So that can be made up as a project area. Yes, ma'am. Next one. So designing social fantasy stories, I think, can make another topic area for project work. So which can explore creativity, analytical skills, ideologies among the students, positive thinking, researching, and writing skills also. All these can be explored among the students if they go for designing socio-fantasy stories. because they have got unstoppable creativity. I hope if they are given a chance for this type of project work also. Yes, ma'am. Next. Role of storytelling in language development and recreation, a beautiful topic area. So by this, students may have their power of expression. They can strengthen their power of expression. They can have their thinking scope, new vocabulary they may invent, they can use. They can go for improving their, enhancing their communication skills and reading skills if they take up this type of project work. Yes, ma'am. Next. And preparing a new syllabus for English also, I would like to suggest as a topic project work, instead of giving poetry and prose text, we can give our students may be encouraged to incorporate these ideas also as a curriculum for English courses. So they can go for usage of blogs, Wikipedia, movies, advertisements, cartoons, news reading, and social media. So these can be made, and other areas also they can explore as a new syllabus for English courses. Yes, ma'am. Next. Preparing new methods for learning English compared to older methods. So this is also another interest area. So in olden days, we have got some type of methods for learning English. And nowadays we have activities, group discussions, speeches, debates, story narration, and students may go for other type of methods for learning English, that is in compare and contrast to older methods. Yes, ma'am. Next. And preparing unique moral code for all professions. A very interesting subject area we can consider for making up a project for work for English courses. The students may be encouraged after their project work, they can prepare, compose a draft, unique moral code for doctors to be followed, for politicians or administrators or teachers or businessmen, anyone they can take up, any professional they can take up, and they can prepare unique moral codes. So it will be also a very interesting and appealing, enthusiastic topic area for. Yes, ma'am. Online classes, scope for language development. This is, online classes, blended teaching, and this has become the buzzword nowadays. And students can go for a study of this, an extensive study of this. What are the differences? What is the distinction between online classes and offline classes? And what is the scope for language development when we compare both these type of classroom environment? And in this aspect, they can go for touching ideas like awareness of various contents while they are teaching, while they are learning online. And they can go for web browsing in online classes, blog reading. They're doing various types of assignments online. Online discussions are going on. All this creates a type of enthusiasm among the students and an exposure also among the students. And how it helps the language development also, students can be asked to make a write-up on this, taking up this topic area. Yes, ma'am. Relevance of newspapers in enhancing reading ability among the students. So another important area to be touched upon. By this, they can cover aspect command over grammar, vocabulary development, general knowledge, exposure phrases and sentences, title making. They can develop all these types of skills while they are going for reading newspaper regularly. Taken up as a project area, English development. Yes, ma'am. Next. The influence of the language of social media on the English language is another to be considered for project work. So here we can, so nowadays everybody knows about the influence of, yeah, ma'am. So everybody nowadays is well versed with all these social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you know how the message is being conveyed briefly effectively on the social media by various people in various professions. So because our students are in touch with these all these types of social media, they can come across various types of expressions, various types of perspectives, how these people, intellectual people, are shortening, condensing their messages with a brevity and with a specific vocabulary while they are conveying the message through social media. This can be observed by the research scholar, and they can observe variety of language, brevity, and good strange vocabulary, and they can also have content development. It leads to thinking and innovation among the students by following the language of the social media. So they can go for this. How does it impact or influence the English language development? They can take up as a project work. Okay, ma'am. Next. Yes, ma'am. Next. Yeah. So I would like to end up with a statement. Communication works for those who work at it. So this has to be incorporated in the English language aspirants, because without hard work, without industry, they cannot achieve language ability. That should be incorporated in the minds of through our that is faculty members. So I think I have made justification my presentation. And Sharada ma'am, over to you. Thank you for providing me this opportunity. And it can be for open discussion. If anyone wants to have any clarification, we can go for that, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. That was indeed a very wonderful and very elaborative session. I'm sure a lot of the participants might have got wonderful inputs, but at the same time, there may be people who would like to discuss and share. I can see Dr.
Yeah.
Saras Chandra. Sir, I've been seeing him raising his hand. I would like to know whether if it is by mistake or he would like to share something and add to the meeting. Dr. Saras Chandra, sir, can you please unmute yourself? Can you please unmute yourself? For any queries, the session is open for discussion. So, so before somebody can add on, I would like to keep up my views with your permission, ma'am.
Yes, certainly, ma'am.
Let me honestly, just a minute. I could see that unmute, unable to unmute. Okay, I'll. So can you unmute now?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So please.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. So thank you for the informative session. And I have some small doubts or whatever, some question or whatever you think.
You're
So
welcome.
the thing is, ma'am, the projects for undergraduates is it's like a project-based learning, which we have been discussing. Project-based learning is one of the ways that we talk about. But the thing is, the coming to the teacher side projects and coming to the student side projects are different. What you are given an elaborate way of explanation, like only movies and songs and other things. But the problem is coming. What about the Indian perspective? If we say, I haven't gone through any example related to our Indian language learning process in the lecture. But what I feel is that language variations, why can't we go for language variations in India itself? Like Hindi, influence of Hindi or influence of other languages with English or influence of Telugu in English. And other thing is that there is no proper training for the teacher side how to conduct the project exactly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Another thing is that even the students have no idea about what project work is. How can they do? And the span of time is also most important in my view.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Because they have only one semester,
Hmm.
or maybe final year people have the chance to do project.
Yes, sir.
It's research work may be different, but the
Hmm.
project, if they have given a span of time for 3 months, 4 months, or
Hmm.
at least 2 months,
Hmm.
so how they can do the project work and submit, or how they learn in the given less span of time. As we teachers, we struggle,
Hmm.
including me, if you say, as we
Sir.
teachers struggle a lot to do project work, even given time for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years.
Yes, sir.
So for the students' point of view, how can we teach them the project in 2 months' time or 3 months' time? They have to submit it. Honestly, I don't think there is a proper way of teaching learning process in India,
Yeah.
especially language, English language is concerned.
Yes,
So
sir.
can
Yes.
you comment on that if you have?
Uh, Sir,
Thank you. Thank you.
if you don't mind, if I speak openly.
Yes, madam. That's
About
what I am expecting. We are all English teachers. We know
whatever you
the
know,
existing problem.
I am a professor with 23 years experience
Yes, madam.
only in an
Yes,
engineering college, sir. So
yes, madam.
actually, I lost touch with literature side and literature side especially.
Yes, madam.
Uh, you know what literature meant by literature. Technical tests are being given as a curriculum here for engineering college students.
Hmm.
And one more thing is, you know, everybody is in a hurry nowadays. They are occupied with many tasks, many activities.
Yes.
So quite difficult for us or for things are for students to go with a project work. But I
Yes.
say, to my honest opinion, if where there is a will, there is a way, sir. If the student is really aspiring to do a project work, they could make it, sir. They could make it. Yeah,
Ma'am,
whether
yeah,
time or time.
with your permission, I would also like to add
Yeah,
something. Sir,
yeah,
given a chance, an advantage of being the host of the webinar. Well,
yeah,
what I completely agree to Dr. Saraschandra's views.
yeah.
But as we know, sir, necessity is the mother of the invention, and we as English fraternity, since we
Yes,
are facing this pandemic challenges,
yeah,
probably this is the kind of platform where we exchange, share our ideas, and like I have found quite a interesting leads, especially for undergraduate students. In this context of getting this NIRF or NAC ratings and all, institutions are focusing on innovative teaching methodologies or
yes,
incorporating skill-based courses. Where, I mean,
yeah,
skills where you can incorporate in through your courses. So, if you are talking from the point of Indian context, well, I'm sure that was one wonderful idea. It is not only Spanglish or Tenglish. We can also talk about English, Tenglish, and Tamlish. So there are many such things which we can, downsize and regionalize, and then talk about, the Indian accents.
yeah.
And I'm sure we actually include them in our language
No,
labs.
let me just assume, ma'am, sorry to disturb you. I don't think I'm
No, no
disturbing, but
problem. Sir,
the thing
Shiraja,
is, our speakers, the Telugu speakers, let us say, because it is about the tribal welfare department,
Mm-hmm.
you have students from the downtrodden places, okay?
Exactly.
And it is a common case for all, not only for the tribal students.
yeah,
Okay,
Exactly.
then their awareness is very low, and they don't have that kind of awareness on any language, including their mother tongue.
mm,
So what I'm trying to tell is that why don't they have a comparative study on the English languages, English language variations in
mm,
India, especially, and
mm,
compare to their own mother tongue, in Telugu or the tribal language, whatever,
yeah,
because there's a lot of scope in that area, in that kind
yeah,
of areas in India, especially, because
mm,
nothing more is done in our Indian languages.
Absolutely,
Uh,
sir. Agreed. This is again another
regarding
lead.
regarding to the English language, especially because
mm,
technical students, engineering college students, they have their own projects in their own respective subjects. But when it
yes, sir.
comes to the English, it's only a scoring subject. I agree with that because I teach for all the technical courses and literature students. But the problem coming is that the language influence is very low in our Indian students. So
Yes.
that's what my point is that. And I agree with ma'am says movies watching and getting that is very good. But even the political related, social related areas, the language influence in the society and the political issues or other things. These are the very attractive areas that help the students to develop the writing or the speaking. Even the including listening is a big hurdle for all
Yes.
the students. So the coming to if you restrict yourself for the tribal students because it's the tribal department, it's a very encouraging way. But how we are going to make them to understand, do the projects?
Sir, maybe like
Maybe
interdisciplinary, like we do it in other technical institutions and all. If we can bring in that kind of interdisciplinary and a collaborative teaching atmosphere in the
Yes.
classrooms of even undergraduate courses, probably we can work, because language as such is not an individual entity to be owned. It
Yes.
is an application based thing that we are hoping for
exactly.
students to equip. So
Yes,
probably,
ma'am.
as you rightly said, sir, maybe if we can bring in a collaborative teaching actively into the
The
classroom.
collaborative in the sense, what I suggest is that because we do it in our university, we
Hmm.
do it like I myself attach my students with chemistry,
Mhm.
physics, mathematics, use of English, and how they are coming out with the when dealing with the maths or physics or chemistry related subjects, how they are using English. So this
Right,
is a
sir.
very useful way of bringing out some projects in that.
That's true, sir.
I
Thank
think
you.
it is my idea. So,
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful addition. I'm sure this is also a greater input for, especially, applicable to undergraduate teachers who are working with the general degree courses. Thank you so much, sir. We have
and
Karthikesh.
I know ma'am very well, but maybe ma'am didn't recognize me. But even
Is it?
I'm working in Urdu University.
Sir, you're from, sir? You're from
I'm from Prakasam district,
Prakasam?
Chirala, ma'am, but I'm now working in Hyderabad for 20 years. Prakasam district, Chirala.
Which college, sir? Hyderabad? Hyderabad. In which college are you
Hyderabad.
working with, sir? Which college?
Hyderabad Urdu University. Urdu University.
Yeah, nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
We have Karthikesh. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that.
Seeing you after many years, ma'am. Maybe you didn't recognize me.
Yeah, I am
And
unable to.
one more thing, I just want.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. There's a maybe signal problem.
Yeah, sir.
So actually, my wife, Dr. Sushmita, suggested me to join in this
Yeah.
webinar. So I'm
Okay,
very
sir.
happy to
Yes, sir. Sir,
be here, ma'am. I think, ma'am.
could you please share your number with Sharada, ma'am, so that
Shardam, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
we'll be in
Even
touch.
I'm.
We'll
Yeah,
be-
because my wife told me to join, and it's a very good informative session, ma'am. I think.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
for
sir.
that.
I got you. Okay.
you, sir.
Dr.
Thank-
Saras Chandra, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for joining us. And
Sushmita,
it's
I think
indeed,
you must be knowing that.
it's indeed a pleasant surprise for me. Thank you.
I
Thank you,
met
sir.
you also, ma'am, in
I
your
know in the World Education Summit we met. Yes, sir.
maybe our discussion is diverting. I'm sorry for that, but
Yeah.
very
Please.
much thankful for you.
Thank you
giving
for
me
your
the
participation, sir. Thanks a ton. We have Karthikeya Sharma.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Ma'am,
afternoon.
yes, ma'am.
Good
Ma'am,
afternoon.
my question here is that
Ah.
how far is the sandwich theory useful in teaching the rural students, and how can it help them in improving their English speaking skills?
Sir, please be sir. I couldn't get you, sir. I couldn't get.
Hello, am I audible? Hello, ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, but your
Ye-
question is not clear. Can you please again
Yes,
repeat
ma'am.
it?
I'm repeating. Ma'am, my question is that how far is the sandwich theory helpful uh, in teaching the rural students, and uh, how effective can it be in improving their English speaking skills? The sandwich theory.
Ma'am, how effective it is sandwich story activity?
Theory.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, theory. I said it. Helps in improving students' speaking skills. That's what the question, isn't it? Mr. Sharma, is that the question? I'm sorry, but I believe Madam got disconnected. Is she there? Give me a minute. Maybe Madam got disconnected. Dear participants. Not to forget, but Madam, okay, you're back. Madam, can you please unmute yourself and answer the query?
Yes, ma'am. Sarada, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely. You're audible. Ma'am,
am I audible, ma'am?
yes,
Sharda,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead. You're audible.
Yeah.
Can I
Couldn't
have?
get his question, ma'am.
Yeah.
Get his question.
I'll just. Mr. Sharma, can you please post
Yes,
your
ma'am.
question in the chat box so
Yes,
that I
ma'am.
can
Yes,
repeat?
ma'am.
Kindly, please.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Meanwhile, I'll try to attend the other queries. We have another. I don't know. I missed it. There was another raising hand. Yeah. I'll just. She's Seemasuri Prasad. Sir.
Yes, madam. Good afternoon to you. And
Good afternoon,
good
sir. Please.
afternoon, good afternoon,
Good
everybody.
afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam. Madam, I have a small question, madam. Doubt about.
Sir.
So you, first of all, I would thank you about your unraveling lecture continuously, and you have given
Sir,
good
sir,
information for us. I have been working as an assistant professor for 12 years in engineering college. I'm also a research scholar. At present, I am
sir.
working in English language teaching. So
Yes,
what
sir.
you explained about teaching, what is that? For learning language using technology, also for it plays a vital role, especially for learning
Yes.
vocabulary instead of
Yes.
traditional teaching. So that is my first question. But even since the language teacher, and still I have been struggling to gain good vocabulary. The present days, more and more we have to learn. It is required. It is essential. That's my
Yes, sir.
first question. And second question, and broad area and narrow area. So since we are very familiar with the broad areas, for example, literature is there, and we know the literature, choosing that narrow area with exact suitable title to put there. So how could we get such kind of ideas frame into good titles? So that is my second question, madam. So if you don't mind,
Yes,
whether
sir. I'd like to tell you example from my thesis, sir. Actually, when I took up research for my PhD, sir, when I went to my guide, I have selected. She asked me, "What is your interested subject area? You can choose." Then, actually, basically, I'm much more interested to read ethical texts. I thought that I would like to take up impact of ethics or role of ethics in American literature. I would like to take up as my topic area for my research. So that is a broad area. Ethics in American literature is a broad area because it's a very broad area and we can't work on focusedly. I have narrowed it down, shortened it down to a particular period of writers. That is, we have taken writers of interwar American fiction. Those American writers who wrote novels in between First World War and Second World War. That is, there's a period of time. So if we take up that particular period of time and we have cut it short, that is role of ethics in the writings of, interwar American fiction writers. That is the title of my topic is, for my research is Ethical Intimations in the Select Interwar American Fiction. And I have chosen 4 Nobel laureates, and the limited works or novels of those 4 writers have been picked up, and I have gone for an intensive study of role of ethics in their writings, and I have made up my thesis. So this is a broad area is ethics in American literature. Ethical impact in select interwar American fiction is a small and a specific topic. So in that way, a broad area can be made short into a smaller area so that we can work more focusedly with much analysis. Okay, sir. Have you got it?
Yes, ma'am. I got it, madam. So since we are aware of the topic, we are passionate, we are fond of the topic, we can do. But working for undergraduate students, we have to choose different titles for them, for their development, for their project work.
Sir.
So
Sir.
at that time, we face some difficulties. What I face, I'm telling you, what I face that nowadays. So how could we learn different titles for them to choose them to give? So to work on that for their project works, what you have explained. So I'm really happy, madam. Happy I got it.
Sir, please be in touch with me, sir. Take my number. I'll help you, sir, in refining titles and composing titles. I'll work with you, sir. No problem. I'll help you.
And one more thing, vocabulary, madam. You taught about vocabulary. We can also teach vocabulary through technology using vocabulary. So how so far we can justify the vocabulary learning aspect through technology for learning language, for listening to videos, listening to some other things. We can develop listening skills, speaking skills. At the same time, by practice, we can also develop writing skills. But particularly vocabulary, it is unknown vocabulary I'm talking about. So how so far we can justify through the technology in the present days? That is my question. So since we are teachers, we are teaching in the traditional aspect in the language classroom, and we are also very fond of that, and we are learning at the same time, students also learning. So such kind of vocabulary, sometimes we are unable to recollect. So sometimes when we recollect, but especially in the technology, how it plays vital role for learning, acquiring much more vocabulary in the learning aspect. So which one is good? Which one is good?
Sir, we can suggest students. We can advise students by guiding them, by showing them the way to how to use technology, what are the technological tools available nowadays, and ask them for their independent struggle. They have to learn the vocabulary on their own. Going to their own path later. See, they're not getting vocabulary in time. You're asking when they want to speak, when they want to write, they're not getting proper vocabulary. That is, they are losing touch every day with the vocabulary. They have to revise. They should be in touch with vocabulary almost every day. Then only they can retain that vocabulary to use that for their later activities like speech and writing. So every day, touch with vocabulary is most important and vital, sir. For anyone, for you and me also, if we lose touch with vocabulary, we can't retain them, and they're not available to us when we need their help in speech or writing. Okay, so we can advise the students accordingly. They have to go for technological tools, and they have to use them in their speech or writing. And every day they have to go for reading, wide reading. And they have to use them in their speech also. Every day in their conversation along with their friends also. If they use the new vocabulary, they can retain that vocabulary.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir?
If you don't mind, you tell that your phone number. Could you please post in the chat box?
Madam, could you please share my number in WhatsApp group, ma'am? No problem. I'll be in touch with them. Sharda, ma'am.
Ma'am, one second, madam. So I would thank my teacher, PG teacher, Professor Dr. Sarit Chandra. So I'm happy to see him in this
Yeah.
webinar.
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
I
Thank you.
should thank you. I should thank you also, sir. Certainly, my phone number will be shared to you, sir, in the WhatsApp group, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Yeah, sure, sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Any
Sharda, ma'am. Hello, Sharda, ma'am. Sharda, ma'am.
ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Just a minute.
Madam, he is asking for my phone number. You can share in the WhatsApp group. No problem.
Yes,
there
ma'am.
any
Yeah,
other
yeah.
queries?
I'm. Any more queries? Well, you can also post it in the chat box, and I will forward them to madam. And
Yeah, no
participants,
problem, ma'am.
yeah, dear participants, please find the feedback form. And as usual, we have a purpose to say you will get your e-certificate as a token of evidence, if not for appreciation, just please fill in
Yes.
the Google form and get back to us. Let's connect together and share and enrich our knowledge so that we can share it again further to our student world. And I'm sure this is the time for us to make this meeting to come in and propose vote of thanks. Well, before saying that, we all know that all good things come to an end, but
Yes, ma'am.
for a new beginning. So I would like to say that this proposing of vote of thanks is only to make us be aware there are more such fresh beginnings to happen in the academia by conducting ourselves and connecting ourselves with these virtual platforms. I would like to express my gratitude to all the esteemed delegates of the webinar for their presence and contribution in making this webinar a great success. I extend my gratitude and sincere thankfulness to our guest speaker, Dr. K. Saroja Devi, Madam, for taking out your time from the busy schedule and sharing her valuable knowledge and for the wonderful inputs, not only to the teaching fraternity, but also to the student friends, to utilize these various ideas and leads and complete the projects in English course. I personally, as a teacher for undergraduate students, a new framework where I've entered in, I'm sure that I've taken a lot of deliberations from this webinar. I would be failing in my duty if I don't extend my sincere gratitude to our principal, Dr. Sophia Nahid, who has been a support in making this webinar happen from the moment it has been decided, though it is in a very short span of time. Thank you, madam. I also thank all my colleagues in the department, especially the Vice Principal, Ms. K. Sujata, and the technical support team, Ms. Preeti and Aarti, and the department colleagues, Ms. Sushruta, and the rest of the teaching and non-teaching staff for cooperating and making us work towards this event to happen successful. Well, I take this opportunity to thank the department's visionary team led by our secretary, Dr. R.S. Praveen Kumar, IPS and Deputy IG, Dr. E. Naveen Nicholas, Additional Secretary and Registrar for Gurukulams, Ms. Vijay Lakshmi, Joint Secretary, TTWREIS, and the ex-Deputy Secretary, Dr. Padmavati, and Mr. Somnath Sharma, Deputy Secretary for RDCs, for continuously inspiring us to work by making a difference in the lives of the students from this marginal backgrounds, and being there, standing as role models to emulate their passion in our way of working. And not to forget, I thank all the participants attending from the just not nooks and corners of the country. I'm happy to see, though I mentioned our webinar as a national webinar, I've seen international participants taking part in this webinar, and I'm sure this is just because of our eminent speaker. Thank you so much, ma'am. And this really made us encouraged us and has driven us towards conducting more of such kind of programs. And this actually truly shows us sharing knowledge, and knowledge has no boundaries. And with this note, I thank each and everyone behind this webinar to happen, from the concept, materialization, and manifestation. Thank you one and all. And participants, before I close, I again request and remind you, please fill in your feedback form so that you'll get an e-certificate, which actually will make us also feel happy that you all have become a part of a family. And thank you very much, everybody. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaste, ma'am. Namaste. Namaste, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Namaste, sir. Suryaprakash, sir. Yeah.
Sir, thank you so much for staying throughout the meeting. I'm so honored, actually, having seen so many of important persons in my life, especially in this professional circle, being part here. I could see a lot of personal messages coming just because I was there in conducting this. That shows your, your affection, love, and the consideration that you have. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Sharda, ma'am, please share my phone number in the WhatsApp
Sure,
group, ma'am.
ma'am. Sure.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye, everybody.